welcome in. My name is Shani Wobani, also known as Shani. And today we're going to talk about what I got in Nova Scotia. Not what I stole from my mother, not what she gave me, what I actually got, and then something special that we did while I was down there. So we'll start with the stuff that I bought. This I made quite a while ago. I think I showed it in like one of my first videos. But the stuff inside is stuff that I got. So I want to try drop spinning. Wait. There it is. Okay. So my mom had an extra drop spinner. So she gave me that. And then she gave me this pink. I think it's roving, but oh wait, there's a little thingy here. So it's 100% wool. This is from Cambridge Fibers. So she's had it for quite a while, but she gave me this to test drop spinning. I'm going to work on that eventually, but so there's this pink. And then I bought myself some stuff when I was in Nova Scotia. There's a store about an hour away, and they make all their own fibers. So I got these, and this has mohair in it. So my mom can't touch it. She's allergic to mohair. But I wanted to try doing this eventually and do like an ombre effect on the yarn. And then I saw this and it was just too pretty. It's a silk fiber bat, so it's 30% silk super grade, 10% sea cell, 50% merino, and 10% linen. It's only 50 grams, but I only got a little bit of it. This was $25, and you can't see the color in it, but it looks like unicorn mane. That's the only way I know how to describe it. It's got like purples and like shimmer, and it almost looks like a green, but it's not green. And like gray, I don't know. It's really pretty in person. It's hard to see on video, but I wanted to try drop spinning because I don't have a spinning wheel and I don't have the room for a spinning wheel. Update, I am moving to Nova Scotia. So April of 2025, me and my boyfriend have decided that we are going to move to Nova Scotia. We're going to live with mom for a little bit while we pay to renovate it's like a mobile home that's on the property, but it's theirs. It's just there. It was there when they bought the place. And we're going to renovate that, and that will be my first home, my own home. So everything that I have here, I have to go through, get rid of things I'm not going to use, I'm not going to want. Most of my furniture is not coming with me. It'll either be donated or sold or whatever. And we're going to start fresh out in the East Coast. So April 2025, that's happening. So I'm going to try and work through a lot of the yarn that I have here, because otherwise there's going to be a lot of yarn to take back. TJ, or Tom from My Precious Yarnery, my mom's husband, my stepdad, he was like, Angela, stop giving her so much yarn. We're just going to have to drive it back. So what's happening is me and my boyfriend are going to drive there with my dog, and we'll stay at the house and take care of all the animals while mom and TJ drive back to Ontario and pick up all my stuff in the truck and trailer. So he's got to bring all this back to Nova Scotia. So everything I brought with me from Nova Scotia, from my mom, all that yarn in the last video, it's all going to go back. So there's going to be quite a bit that is going to be packed. I'm going to buy vacuum seal bags so that I can fit my clothes and all the yarn and everything in those. But yeah, so that's my big announcement for that. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. It's a big jump. I've never lived out of Ontario, and I'm leaving my grandmother, which is probably the hardest part. But she's very supportive, and she said, you need to do what's best for you. And unfortunately, the housing here is just insanity. And out there, I have an opportunity to start my life and live on my own and do my own thing and be my own person again. So that's what we're doing. Back to what I brought with me or what I got there. Their Michaels, it's like an hour away again. So it's not often that I would go there just to go look. But there was new yarn that came out at Michael's and Mom was very upset that they didn't have them at that store. However, they have a discount section. They don't have that where I am. So I got this Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles. So it's 87 yards, 80 meters. It's all polyester, 100% polyester, 7 jumbo, and it asks for 11.5 millimeter hook. But usually this is $11.99 plus tax, and I got it for $7. So I got 3 of these because it's pink and white and gray, and I love it. And I couldn't say no. I wasn't gonna get anything when I went in there, but then I saw these were like they're like coming out, and it's all like raveled up and falling apart, and there's pieces that are coming out, but that's okay because $7, I can't go wrong. So I got 3 of those. Okay, then I went to Walmart in Digby, and I have never shopped at Walmart for yarn. Mom says that I should, and now I know that I should because I found this Mainstay lollipop yarn, and it is the softest, like fluffy, what's 58% acrylic, 42% nylon. It's called Rose or Rosé, and it's so pretty. 530 yards, 483 meters. And it asks for a 6.5 millimeter hook or needle, knitting needles, and it's a 5 bulky. But I got 3 of these. I might make myself a sweater out of this, honestly, because it is so soft. So I got 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that one's kind of coming apart a little bit. And then when I came back, I had ordered this from Teemu because I wanted to try Teemu yarns, and I know that my mom gave me some Teemu yarn, but that was before I knew she had Teemu yarn, and I ordered this. Now I can't tell you what the name is because I don't know if that's Chinese, Korean, Japanese, some sort of Asian country. I can't read it, but I know that it is 390 meters. It is 75% cotton, 8% merino, and 17% acrylic. It asks for a 2.5 or a 3.5 millimeter knitting needles or a 2.5 to a 3 millimeter hook. I got 2 of these. So there's like this, it's like this purple and white, but I wanted to try their yarns. I got 2. So there's 1 and 2. Yeah. Made in China. But that's okay. Because, you know, let's be honest, 90% of what we buy is made in China. And that's okay, because sometimes they make pretty dang good product. So, I have all those. Then, I stole some stitch markers from my mom. Some of them are just regular ones, and then I have 3 here that she made. And I stole them because they were pretty. And that one says Girl Power. Can you see it? Girl Power. I got a little llama. Is it going to focus? There we go. Little llama. And I got a purple happy face. There we go. So yeah. And then I stole just some like random regular stitch markers from her too, because I don't have many. And my mom has a lot. So I was like, is it okay if I steal some stitch markers? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. Because I find when I do amigurumi, for sure, especially with the fluffy yarn, knowing where your beginning is of the round is very important. So I stole those from her. And the last thing I have to show you, I am so proud of this. So everybody knows Angela at My Precious Yarnery dyes yarn. When I was down there, I was like, Mom, we should make a yarn. And she's like, well, how about you make a yarn? So I made a yarn. I did cotton yarn. It is 100% Pima cotton, approximately 200 meters, 218 yards, and it's a DK weight. This is called Shani Bobani, and I have 5 of them. And what I did is I hand painted these ones myself. So they're pink on each side, and then they've got the gray in the center, and then I did little drops of darker pink. So I have 5 of these, and they will not be made again. This is just for me. I was going to say, Mom, well, you could make these, and then you could, like, it's like a special edition thing because I made them, and then if people want them, they can order them, whatever. And she's like, no. Like, this is yours. This is for you. You make them. You keep them. So I made myself some cotton, some Pima cotton. And I think they're very pretty. Look at how pretty they are. So that is everything. That is everything I have to show you. I'm exhausted. I still have to figure out where I'm going to put all this yarn. I have a little dresser thingy downstairs that most of it is going to go into. It's like I can stack it on the one side and then there's drawers on the other, and then it closes. So I'm going to try and fit a lot of it in there. Then I got to go through all of this and this way. That cabinet there. Don't you start with me. It's dinner time. So he's angry. And see if I can get rid of some stuff. Not the yarn, but like get rid of this crap that's in here. And then I can put stuff away, and also need to finish some projects. That's what I'm going to be working on now, is finishing the wedding blanket, 49 rows to go. And then I got to do the border, which is only just 1 row of single crochet, like 1 all the way around of single crochets. Not a problem. I can do that. I am never doing a single crochet blanket again. Don't ask me to do it. If I bring it up again, reprimand me. Because this is, I'm at the point now where it's like, I just want it done. I don't want to do it anymore. I can't keep focused on a project for this long. Like, that's why I like doing plushies. It takes me 2 to 3 days at the most, and then I'm done. I don't have to worry about it. I like doing small things. Something I can do in like a week at the most. That's why I know that I'm working on a hexacardy sweater as well that I started because I was going to Nova Scotia, and I just wanted something I could do in the car. That is sitting up there. Oh, I forgot to show. I forgot to show it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. I got it back, guys. I got it back. I got my Mrs. C's Somebunny back. Mrs. C made this for me when nobody knew who I was other than Angela's daughter, and she asked what my favorite color was, and my mom told her pink, and she made me a Somebunny. And my mother has lost the tag, but that's okay, because I went down there, and when she was making her little amigurumi crib thing, I got my Somebunny back. This is Georgia. She's my Somebunny. I don't remember what the card said, but I know her name was Georgia, and she's my Somebunny from Mrs. C. So I stole her back. I've got it back, Mrs. C. So, yes, that's my Somebunny. And I'm very happy that I got her back. Mom always had her in her yarnery when I lived with her because I didn't have room. I don't really have room right now, but I was not leaving her in Nova Scotia again. So I took her back, and she's home now. And she sits on my desk over there. Eventually that will all be tight. Again, I just came home and I've worked, so I didn't have time to tidy anything up. This whole room has to be redone, and there's just stuff everywhere. I'm stressed about it, but I'm trying not to think about it. Tomorrow's my big, like, tidy up day. So we'll do that then. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay crazy, stay crafty, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.